Following a successful Adopt a River workshop, facilitator Dr. Shada Mahabir, an environmental biologist of Trinidad, says that now stakeholders will need to focus on implementing what has been discussed. Speaking with CBN4, Mahabir expressed that one of the keys to getting people involved in environmental preservation is to demonstrate how it will affect their daily lives.
We discussed the Dominican situation and scenario pre and post Erica, and many of the issues that you have, and the culture of Dominica, because at the end of the day, an Adopt a River program, an environmental program, has to take into consideration the culture of the people as well as their need for a livelihood. You can't ask people to do environmental work if it's not tied to their livelihood, if they do not see the importance of it in their everyday living.
And according to Mahabir, the stakeholders have developed a plan of action.
We are looking towards implementing Adopt a River Dominica, which would have its own steering committee, its own team of workers in individual communities to address small and large problems in rivers across Dominica. We've met with many of the ministry representatives. So local government was there, agriculture was there, forestry division was there, and amongst those key stakeholders, those key government agency representatives, we got a commitment for them to at least start in an incremental way to engage communities. So we have, for example, a deadline of the end of August for to host 3 community consultations in 3 different areas affected with rivers that are affected by human activities. So we have that as one of our deliverables. Subsequently, we're hoping after the consultations, after we've won the support of the community towards the program in Dominica, we're hoping to host a national World Rivers Day exercise, which would probably involve cleanup exercises, where we would get communities along rivers to do a cleanup on World Rivers Day at the same time that cleanup will be done in Trinidad and other parts of the world. So we're trying to tie together our activities as well with Trinidad, but also set up an independent functional committee to ensure that Adopt a River Dominica has a lot of benefit to the rivers and addressing the issues that you have here.
She stressed that as small island developing states, freshwater is an essential resource that needs to be managed properly. A call was made to the government of Dominica to implement programs such as Adopt a River in order to help residents learn to live in tandem with rivers and not fear them. She urged the region to come together to share any knowledge, experience, and resources in order to survive the coming years, and she is pleased with the collaborative effort between Dominica and Trinidad. And we have more news coming up after the break.